The rules, and here are the participants in the first fight. Junior welterweights going 4 rounds. Here's Michael Buffer with the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Tyndall Armory here in the hometown of former great light heavyweight champion Marvin Johnson, Indianapolis, Indiana, where tonight Top Rank Incorporated and the undisputed, undefeated King of Beers Budweiser presents professional boxing for your entertainment. These bouts are presented in association with F&F Burns Incorporated. They're sanctioned by the Indiana State Athletic Commission, Chairman Tom Catterson, Executive Secretary Bill Van Orman. The 3 judges tonight are John Caldwell, Gary Merrill, and Lance Rowe, timekeeper, Ellie DeFabis, and counting for the knockdown seconds, Harold Payton. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get things started with 4 rounds in the welterweight division. The referee for this bout is Sean Curtin. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he's wearing the black trunks with white trim and weighs an even 144 pounds, originally from Rochester, New York, but now fighting out of Essex County, New Jersey, undefeated as a professional with a record of 3-0. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles the Natural Murray. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, he's wearing the white trunks with red trim and weighs an even 141 pounds, from Davenport, Iowa, also undefeated with a record of 2-0-1, introducing David the Butterfly Levi.
Hey, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Are there any questions? Okay, remember, when I give the command break, I want a clean break. Protect yourself at all times. Good luck to both of you. Go back to your corner, wait for the bell.
And there's a look at Charles Murray. He, of course, was an alternate on the Olympic team. A lot of people thinking very good thoughts about his future as a boxer. In the other corner, David Levi. 3 days ago, he didn't know he was going to be in this fight. Now here he is, and he says, I'm ready.
He says he wants to take it right to Charles Murray. He knows Murray's a boxer and likes to fight from the outside. He wants to get inside. Easier said than done against Murray, although Levi's using his jab to get right in there.
Boy, Murray was open for that right hand, and Levi just missed with that looping right.
And we said right at the top what a small ring this is. If you like to move a little bit, as Murray does, it limits a little bit what you can do.
Early on, Murray is there for the right hand.
In the bouts in which we've seen Charles Murray, he has shown great patience, an excellent jab, and an improving left hook. When we first saw him with it, it slapped a little bit, and in recent bouts, it's been really very effective.
Pretty good jab shown by Levi. He was holding his own early in this fight. Now remember, patience very much a key for Charles Murray. Good quick right hand by Murray there.
Levi was doing one thing very well at the beginning of this round, doubling up on the jab and then coming with the right hand. Hasn't been able to do that now. He has taken some big rights by Murray.
Yeah, Murray with the right hand behind a good jab himself.
Murray hurt him with that last right hand.
Good left hand there by Murray. Also rocked Levi.
It's the hook we were talking about. Boy, the story of this fight is the lead right by Murray. It's getting home consistently. Well, while Murray was a terrific amateur, David Levi also had 115 amateur fights, won the Golden Glove 4 times in Iowa. He's from Michael Nunn's hometown of Davenport, Iowa.
Michael Nunn, of course, big hero in Davenport, Iowa. In the home of a few pretty good athletes. Roger Craig from the San Francisco 49ers, who happens to be Michael Nunn's brother-in-law.
Yes.
And again, Murray with a quick right hand.
Boy, Murray is hurting him now with everything he is throwing. This first round.
Oh, big uppercut right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Murray's very sharp. And showing an awful lot of different punches, too. Well, Murray watched Levi for about a minute, and since then, no contact. Round number 2, and you just couldn't have a better first round than Charles Murray had.
Well, the last 40 seconds of that round, it looked like he had David Levi very close to going out.
Murray threw 113 punches in that first round and connected on 63.
Not too shabby.
And that was after observing Levi for about a minute.
Yeah, almost all those were thrown in the last 2 minutes of the round.
Substantiating what we just told you, Levi started out quickly, but and again Murray, a left hand that came behind the right hand. Levi's hurt.
David Levi has been hit with some major league shots by Charles Murray. Nice move there by Murray.
And again, Murray showing a lot of patience. Very impressive.
Charles Murray has terrific jab, terrific right hand, terrific uppercut, and really the only punch in his arsenal that he continues to work on and perfect is the left hook, which isn't probably as good as he wants it to be. But other than that, offensively, he is a machine.
A moment ago, he threw 4 left hands and a right hand behind it, and they all got in.
Oh, and the other thing Charles Murray is good at is body punching. I forgot to mention that.
Very, very impressive performance by Murray. And it should be pointed out that Levi, now we've seen a lot of the Olympians or near Olympians in their early fights really fight guys who had absolutely no chance. Levi is a guy who has a little bit of experience, not so much professionally, but he's not that bad.
He's a good amateur, and he's making his way early as a pro, and he's been trying in this fight, but Murray's just too much for him.
Has really found a home too. Levi's taken an awful lot of punishment.
They may take a long look in between rounds. David Levi taking so many shots.
Target practice for Murray. Another big right hand. I think this one might be well advised to end at the end of this round.
That's a good possibility. If I was in David Levi's corner, I might stop it anyway, even if the officials don't.
I agree. No reason to take a terrible beating, and he is doing just that.
And this is not New Jersey. Here in Indiana, they won't stop a fight as quickly as they would, for instance, in New Jersey. We've seen that before.
So Levi is going to get through the second round, but probably a good idea that this one is over. Murray just doing everything right, putting up some big numbers in this round as well. Saw the numbers at the end of the first round: 113 punches thrown, 63 punches connected. In the second round, he threw 122 punches, Alan, connected on 88.
That's only 72%. That's not too bad.
No, not bad at all.
But step in with the right hand. You're not putting nothing behind the right hand. Step in when you throw the right hand and add the hook to it.
The hand speed of Charles Murray, even in slow motion, just banging left hooks and uppercuts off the head of David Levi. Now that also showed that he still slaps with that left hook a little bit. That's something he's working on.
Use your jab effectively. More snap on your punches, all right?
But everything coming in combinations. They had that 1-5 punch combination where all 5 punches got through. Of course, that's almost redundant when you connect on 88 out of 122.
Yeah, there's got to be some combinations in there. Familiar faces in that corner: Ken Adams and Hank Johnson, who coached the Olympic team, and Percy Richardson. And we'll have more to say about Hank Johnson later in the evening. The brother of Marvin Johnson, who's in the crowd, the light heavyweight champion from Indiana.
Well, again, it's target practice for Murray. And I think the crowd starting to echo our sentiments that this one really is no contest. And not much reason to go on with it.
Well, I'll tell you, if I was in David Levi's corner, I would have thought about stopping it. And I think if I was the referee, I would be thinking about stopping it. It's not that Levi isn't fighting back. He is, but he is taking now. See, now he's taking a lot of punishment and having a hard time firing back.
Take a look at your card, and this is no secret.
I gave both rounds to Murray. I guess I could have made those 2-point rounds. I just usually don't do that unless there's a knockdown, but certainly he dominated those rounds dramatically.
And Levi just kind of flailing and being hit at will by Murray.
Well, I'll tell you.
I think you have to step in and stop.
I would really think that would be appropriate here. Levi is still throwing punches, that's true, but he's absorbing. He's being hit with almost everything that Murray throws at him.
Another uppercut with the left hand by Murray. And a long way to go in this third round. Big left hand again by Murray, backs Levi off. Frankly, I hate to see fights like this.
You do hate to see it because you see a young guy taking a lot of punishment. Big shots by Murray.
Yeah, and he's going to have another day, and there's no reason to drone on with this.
That's exactly right. He's going to fight somebody who is more his caliber. He's got 2 pro wins and no pro losses. He took his shot against Murray, and it didn't work. So I think it... And if I was in his corner, I would be saying enough is enough. And if I was Sean Curtin, I'd be saying enough is enough. And as we said in our rules, only the referee can stop the fight here in Indiana.
And it's about time he did that.
I think so.
Levi bleeding rather profusely from the nose now.
No.
He's just a beaten guy. So we come to the end of the third round. It's a mercy killing. We'll be back.
You see the Charles Murray just pounding away with right hands and uppercuts, and he just got Levi at his mercy.
And in the corner of David Levi, they offered him some sage advice, said knock him out. No problem. Again, really startling numbers here.
Man, that's a lot of punches, and that is a lot of punches to land. And I'll guarantee you that's accurate because you can see he's landing a lot of, I mean, you might say, oh, how could he be landing that much? He is. I mean, he is landing everything he's throwing just about. Charles Murray, that is. Well, they told Levi, double jab real hard. That is good advice, but he's not able to execute it right now against Charles Murray.
Yeah, he's just in against the guy who's just out of his class. It's just that simple.
And he's taking a beating. Charles Murray will probably move up in the caliber of opponent he's facing quicker, I think, almost than anybody amongst the Olympians or alternates that we've seen, the people we've been having on our show.
Just dancing now. I mean, he can do whatever he wants with Levi. There's nothing more to prove in this fight for Charles Murray.
Other than maybe wanting a knockout on his record, there isn't much.
Oh, great body shot by Murray there.
Charles Murray, like so many boxers, when he throws the left hook downstairs, he throws it fundamentally better than he does when he throws it to the head.
There was a headbutt a moment ago, and Murray thought that he might have been cut. You could see him kind of put his glove up alongside his eye. Brought the crowd alive, but
that just got Murray mad. Now he's pounding him again.
Yeah, that probably wasn't a very good idea on Levi's part.
Oh. Do you know how many punches Murray landed in that last 2 innings? I mean, he must have landed 12, 13 unanswered punches.
Well, we have seen some very impressive young fighters. Murray, of course, an Olympic alternate, but between the alternates and the Olympians, Really seems like a very good crop of fighters.
Well, it's early to tell, but yeah, they look like they have some talent. Certainly Kennedy McKinney, Charles Murray. We're looking at Vince Phillips, who we're going to see tonight, also excellent. And
Andrew Maynard, who we both like very much.
And, of course, Mercer will get a chance to see him tonight. For that young man, Charles Murray, it was another excellent outing, obviously. And while David Levi is not a top caliber guy in the sense that he's some contender, he did have a good amateur record. He hadn't lost to this point as a pro, and he was very game and came in here to really do his best. The crowd not too happy with the showboating of Charles Murray toward the end of that fight.
You could almost make a case though for Murray just not wanting to dish out any more punishment than he had.
Amazing figures, and in the last round, kind of a bad round for Charles Murray. 67 of 93 for 72%. He didn't land as many punches.
And he danced for about 2 minutes.
This is true. That's a lot of punches. I wonder, as we go on, if that might be a record for number of punches thrown in a 4-rounder, since we've been keeping track of our fights. In fact, Logan Hobson and Bob Canobio of Punch Profile have nodded their heads. Yes, that is a record.
And they have the book. They know. They know these things.
They know these things. And that's a lot of punches to throw in a 4-round.
They don't know if you could drive to Orlando from Jacksonville.
No, they don't know that, and I'm seeking that answer.
Let's go to Michael Buffer now. We'll get the official word. Michael?
Ladies and gentlemen, all three judges, John Caldwell, Gary Merle, and Lance Rhodes, scored about 40-36 for the winner by unanimous decision, still undefeated, Charles the Natural Murray.
Well, Charles Murray definitely living up to his nickname, the Natural. Very impressive win for him against outmatched David Levi. So he runs his undefeated record to 3-0, and we'll be back.